It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Harris gets it on the counter, and he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 34. It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Set. Hey, Opie. Set.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Set.
Running behind center with Harris. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They send the tight end in motion. A 3rd down run with Harris. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
A first chance inside the red zone for the Chargers. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. To the air this time, Herbert. He's on the move. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Play action now for Herbert. This one's caught. And And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Trying to run in, Harris. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Sending the tight end in motion left. Harris. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tuli Pulotu in for the tackle.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Yellow.
It's Pacheco again. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Stopped by Deion Henley.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Yellow. Yellow.
Right back to Pacheco. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Stopped for no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 2. The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now.
Whoa. Hey, go Lion.
over on the counter. Escapes a defender. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And look at this return. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45, very nearly to midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. He'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Yellow.
Now a give left side to Pacheco. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The rookie from Miami, they're on the stop.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Attack, attack. 15. Side.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And he officially gets them into the red zone before going out at the 20. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
They motion the tight end over. He has it at the 5! And that's a Kansas City touchdown! Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Herbert back to throw. Fits it through the middle. He's got it in the red zone. To the house. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers take a 13-point lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Scott now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yellow. 15.
It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Stopped by Deion Henley. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the 25 on 2nd down. On target to Worthy. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Yellow.
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field, incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That one scored as a massive 67-yard effort. And the Chargers take possession. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. A type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Go line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Home to try.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They'll run now on second down. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
From the 45 on second down. Gets this one to Harris. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Herbert now to throw on third. He has the first over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Chargers will have a first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Buying some time right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. It's a pickup of 26. And it brings up an LA first down. They'll hand it off to Harris. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Man in motion here. Now Herbert to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Chiefs in a nickel set for this third down call. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chargers looking for a score before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
21.
Herbert with a blitz coming. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have second down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Harris can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Home to try.
Third and goal. Here's Herbert. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. And this return across the 10.